Hyderabad, India's fourth biggest city, is fast becoming one of the most exciting visitor destinations in the country.
Hyderabadis are really, really known for their hospitality.
Its booming tech scene is attracting global attention.
It's more like wine. When you start enjoying it, you really fall in love with it.
And transforming this ancient city into a cosmopolitan hotspot.
It's an amazing time to be in Hyderabad.
Once home to the richest man in the world and the center of the global diamond trade, Hyderabad is full of hidden gems. You just have to know where to find them. 3 passionate locals are about to take you on a tour of their city, revealing the secret spots where you can experience the real Hyderabad. If you want to capture the vibrancy, colour and sounds of Hyderabad, you'll need to get up early, just like the flower merchants of Gudimolkapur Flower Market. As flowers are an integral part of Indian life, this market attracts buyers and sellers from across the region. It's also a favourite spot for keen photographers.
My name is Saurabh Chatterjee. I'm a travel photographer. Since childhood, I had a dream to travel and take pictures for the people who can't travel.
Saurabh has taken his love of photography one step further and now shares it with visitors by running photo walks.
I like bringing people to the flower market because there's so much happening there. It's all about the color of the flowers, the texture of the flowers, also looking for details and being more aware of what is around me. तो सबसे अच्छा कौन सा फूल लगता है?
सब अच्छे लगता है हम लोगों को बेचने के वास्ते सब अच्छे दिखता है हम बेचना
पड़ेगा. It's very interesting to watch these people and interact with them and then you take a picture.
By joining Saurabh, it's a chance to see this city and its people through a very different lens.
I have to capture one particular moment, to freeze that moment.
Market stall holders here aren't just selling flowers. They're also creating garlands for every type of celebration in this city.
So the use of garland in weddings is just like in the West you have exchanging rings, so this is where the husband and wife becomes one.
Each and every garland is made by hand, an art form that's perfected over years.
नहीं मेरी शादी में मैं हार बना लिया।
अच्छा आप खुद ही हार बनाया? अपने लिए भी और बीवी के लिए भी?
हाँ बना लिया।
अरे वाह बहुत अच्छा।
अलग तरीके से बनाया मैं।
अच्छा।
फैंसी हार बना लिया।
स्पेशल बनाया आपके लिए?
स्पेशल हार बनाया।
Saurabh's photos have taken him all over India, one frame at a time. But it's Hyderabad's people and iconic locations that inspire him the most.
My name's Srinivas. I'm the CEO of T-Hub, which is India's fastest growing startup engine. I'd love to welcome you all to Cyberabad.
So-called Cyberabad is the home to Hyderabad's flourishing tech and startup community. The ambition is to create India's answer to Silicon Valley, and it's fast attracting a young cosmopolitan crowd.
In the last few years, there's been an explosion in the number of clubs, bars, restaurants, because what we're seeing is Hyderabad is really becoming a global city.
The building to our left is the building for Google, and they're currently building their largest campus outside of their Mountain View headquarters here in Hyderabad.
But when Srinivas has business visitors, he doesn't take them to the newest parts of town. He takes them to the oldest. The street markets of Charminar in the old city have been the beating heart of Hyderabad for 400 years. This was the centre of the world's diamond and pearl industry during the time of the Nizams, who ruled over Hyderabad from 1724 to 1948.
Near Hyderabad were the famous Golconda mines, which produced some of the largest diamonds in the world. In fact, the Kohinoor, that is in the crown jewels of the UK, the Hope diamond, which was one of the largest blue diamonds in the world, all of these came from the mines near here. What that meant was that this place was fabulously wealthy. And because of that, Hyderabad became a true trading city.
The diamond industry may have moved on, But the pearl trade is still alive and well, giving the city its moniker, the City of Pearls, attracting buyers from around the world.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
How can I help you? Hi.
I'm looking for some pearls.
Okay.
And what Srinivas really gets a kick out of is schooling his Western visitors in the age-old art of haggling.
So how much is this set?
It's 3,250.
3,250?
Yes.
That's a little high.
No,
I would say 1,500.
Because it's an original pearl.
Okay.
And we'll provide lifetime guarantee certificate.
Okay.
This
no,
shop.
they're very nice.
Yes.
But I'd say 1,500 rupees.
1,500.
What's the discount you can do?
1,500, no. I can do some concession for you.
Okay.
I will reduce 10% for you. 2,925.
I still think it's too much. I'm sure you can do better than this. I'd say 2,000 rupees.
No, sir. 2,000 will be very low. So I will do my best. I will do it 20% for you.
Okay.
Okay.
So first thing is, start low. Then stand your ground and be prepared to walk away if you don't get the right price. So this is a good price?
Yes, sir. It's a good
Thank you
price.
very much.
But the best tip of all to grab a bargain? Get a local to do the haggling for you. And if haggling doesn't make you feel like a local, then a bone-rattling ride in the back streets of Begumpet might do the job.
My name is actually Jayanti Rajgopalan, but most people call me Jaunty. It's a nickname I got in college and just stuck. I think I'm a bit of a nomad. I belong to a South Indian family, but I grew up in the northern part of the country. I found this a perfect place for me.
Since arriving in Hyderabad 13 years ago, Jaunty decided to set up her own business, taking people to the true heart of the city and a place where most travellers never get to visit.
Hey, Usha. Hi. How are you?
The authentic Indian kitchen.
I bought some vegetables and cake.
Home dining is becoming very popular with travellers. But here at Usha's, they don't just come to eat, but to learn the secrets and skills of Hyderabadi home cooking.
And this is the chili powder.
And this is the Guntur
Chili powder.
Okay. And it's
some
hot.
Himalayan salt.
Oh, okay. This is the Himalayan pink salt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot of salt. So the food here tends to be a little more spicy and a little more salty compared to the rest of the country, I think. You understand how people cook and what they cook with, and it does give you a glimpse into their life. And especially if you're going to a local home, you get to see how they live and what kind of lives they lead. It gets you under the skin of the city as well. I have a few friends who come here looking for curry powder, and it makes it very difficult for me to explain to them that we don't have something like curry powder in India. It's an invention which the British did. In fact, the word curry itself doesn't really mean what it means to most Westerners. For example, in this part of the country, curry literally means just a vegetable.
This is no five-star restaurant, but it offers visitors an even rarer experience. The opportunity to really see how the locals do it.
In India, we prefer to eat with our fingers because we believe that, one, it tastes better, you're closer to the food. Secondly, when you lick your fingers, it actually activates the digestive juices. So your food also gets digested much better if you eat with your fingers. And you really cannot eat some of this with a fork and a knife.
Too good.
It's very nice.
Across town, Srinivas has a very different way for people to get inside the city.
One of my favorite places to bring people is the Taj Falaknuma Palace. It's one of the top palace hotels in the country, and it's just this amazingly luxurious, incredible experience.
The Falaknuma Palace Hotel used to be the royal guest house for the richest man in the world, Osman Ali Khan, the last Nizam ruler.
This is where I come for high tea with a splash of history.
Adab Arzai, welcome to Taj Falaknuma Palace. Please come.
For those in the know, tea here comes with a personal tour with the resident historian.
This unique palace took 10 years to build, 22 years to decorate. The last Nizam of Hyderabad kingdom, who was the richest man in the world in 1937, he converted this palace into a royal guest house. The likes of King George, Queen Mary, Edward VIII stayed in this palace.
Wow.
This is the longest dining table in the world of 101 chairs.
The palace has played host to many illustrious guests.
And these are the comments written by Ivanka Trump when she had dinner with the Prime Minister of India.
That's a really interesting signature there.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
No problem.
And then you have the Aga Khan.
Aga Khan. It's written here,
Yeah,
Narendra Bhai Modi.
But visitors don't need to rely on their connections to taste the high life here. Just follow the routine of Hyderabad's former ruler and take high tea on the Palace Hotel's terrace.
It's one of my favorite places to bring people. It's just such a luxurious experience. It's a step back in time, makes you feel like royalty.
In a city of 7 million people, sometimes you need to find a quiet corner for peaceful contemplation. And Saurabh knows just the spot, Molla Ali Hill.
So once I was looking for a place to go, and I found this place on top of a hill, and I thought, let me come here and see how it looks like. And I was so amazed with the view that I'm getting here. And I didn't know how I spent a couple of hours there, and after that I've been coming here again and again to reflect on myself and the whole city, the people who live here, and on my life as well.
At the top of Molla Ali Hill is a 16th century Dargah, a Muslim shrine. The Dargah's reputed healing properties turned it into a pilgrimage site, and countless devotees climb the 500 steps to the top.
Very interesting vibe that you see around when you go to that place. People say that their wishes get fulfilled when they go there. So people come from really far, and irrespective of their religion.
But praying in Hyderabad isn't all about quiet contemplation. It's a chance to party too. And with over 50 religious festivals in the calendar year, there's always an opportunity to get involved. Every neighbourhood will hold its own festivities. And for Jonty, it's the best way to immerse visitors in the Hyderabad street scene.
One of the ways we show our love for visitors is wanting them to be a part of our festivals. So there's always room for another place at the table. There's always room for one more person at an Indian weddings. So if you want to get into the spirit of those festivals, you just should not hesitate and just join in. We'll be more than happy to welcome you.
It may seem overwhelming, but if you want to properly appreciate these festivals, there's only one thing for it. Leap right in.
I think at last count, Hindus have about 40 million gods. The most popular festival amongst the communities would be the Ganesh festival, or the birthday of the elephant god. And it's a time when the whole city comes to life.
Some of the most popular festivals last for up to 11 days. Today's celebrations culminate with the watery immersion of the Ganesh idols, a boisterous farewell as he's returned to his heavenly home. It may be the end of the night for Jonty, but for Srinivas, the night is just beginning at one of the most fashionable hangouts in the city.
There's an amazing new bar. You enter your secret code. You actually have to know someone, you have to know where it is. But then you walk in and it's this incredibly opulent, beautiful bar where they actually serve you Ayurvedic cocktails.
Srinivas is here to catch up with his friend Tejaswini, owner and brains behind this pioneering bar.
I love this place.
Thank you.
So, I need a drink.
Ayurveda is a form of traditional Indian holistic medicine with ancient origins.
Ayurveda can be applied to every area of your life. It literally is your food, the way you sleep, what kind of exercise suits you. So applying it to something like alcohol, which is traditionally kind of damaging, you know? So this is the most beautiful way to sort of integrate it without the harmful effects.
I don't think anybody would ever think about healthy alcohol drinks.
I know, but you know what? Ayurveda was one of the first to include medicinal wines in their repertoire.
It's based on the belief that health and wellness depend on a delicate balance between the mind, body and spirit, depending on your unique body type.
So I have to figure out my body type.
Yes. Your body type will tell you what kind of alcohol and what kind of mixers to put into your drink to balance it. And what all this does is it helps you wake up fresh without a hangover, which is
That's pretty
awesome,
cool.
Yeah.
So it tells me that I am kapha dominant.
So your body type can handle hard alcohol really well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think I'll order a new fashioned.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You should try that, yeah.
All right. Could I get a new fashioned, please? And hopefully that means tomorrow morning I won't have a hangover.
And whatever you think about Ayurveda, it's certainly a fun way to choose a cocktail. It's the perfect end to a day in the city of contrasts, where the old meets new.
Cheers.
Where tradition meets innovation.